1-0 Brush as we head to the top of the second inning. They lead the Olathe Pirates in this semi-final district tournament game. That's basically what it amounts to with 4 teams and 3 games. Brush will send up the 6, 7, and 8 hitters, Kyle Lynch, Daniel Rubacaba, and Shea Hansen against right-hander Jesus Suarez. In this top half of the second inning. Second straight year, the Beat Diggers and Olathe Pirates are playing in the same district tournament. Olathe was a host school last year and knocked out in the opening game against Bayfield, while the Beat Diggers beat Hotchkiss before losing to Bayfield in the district championship game. So one of these 3 teams, Brush, Olathe, or Colorado Springs Christian, will advance to the 8-team double elimination 3A state tournament beginning on Friday. And here is the pitch to Rubacaba. I think I said Lynch. It would be Rubacaba, Hansen, and Kukas. And that pitch is a ball, 1 ball and no strikes. And the offering swung on and fouled off the end of the bat on that changeup. Count level at 1-1. Rubacaba has had a few starts this year. He's hitting .250. And he's driven in a couple. The wind and the 1-1 from Suarez. Swung on and grounded inside the third baseline. However, that ball will be retrieved very quickly out in left field by Davey Rhodes. It's a base hit for Rubacaba, the first hit of the game. Leading off the second inning, here's Shea Hansen. Hansen also with a limited number of starts. Looking for his first hit, only 0 for 4 in the season. The pitch and the changeup is a strike. It is 0-1 to Shea Hansen. Now, C.J. Kukas, who's on deck, has been hitting in the 7-hole, but the Beat Diggers want more strength in the 9-hole to turn over the lineup. And the offering squaring to bunt, swung on and fouled, though. It appeared that he was going to bunt, but he bluffed and then swung away. Hansen down on the count at 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Rubacaba at first, leading off this top of the second with a base hit and a pitch to Hansen. And he swings and pops it foul. Rubacaba was taking off on the play. And Daniels only attempted a steal this season. It was successful. But the Beat Diggers want to get those legs moving early in this game, leading 1-0 in the top of the second inning. No balls and 2 strikes. To Shea Hansen, the 8th place hitter, hitting from the right side for Brush. Short lead for Rubacaba. The stretch by Suarez, the pitch. Pitch out. Rubacaba's going. The throw is high and into center field. Rubacaba takes off for third, then falls down. Now the throw back to second in the dirt, and it gets away in the infield, and it's retrieved by Suarez. That was a huge mess that resulted in a stolen base by Rubacaba. No error on the play, even though with a good throw, Rubacaba would have been out by about 10 steps. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Shea Hansen. Rubacaba with a 5-step lead at second. And the pitch, swing and a miss on a changeup up and in. He was closer to catching that with his mouth than hitting it. 1 down for C.J. Kukas. Yeah, I don't even know how Hansen planned to hit that ball. Kukas on the season hitting .310, a homer and 7 runs batted in. Hitting from the left side. Now let's see the Beat Diggers get something out of the 9-hole. And the windup and pitch swung on and lifted into center field. Should be a routine play. To his right, making the catch is Prosser, throwing back to second. But Rubacaba back in safely, 2 down in the second. And that'll send up Brad Bass. Bass's first time saw 8 pitches in the at-bat, but then popped to the first baseman, Supas. The Beat Diggers had a man at second with nobody out. Now there's 2 down, leading by a score of 1-0 over Olathe. For all of your title needs, visit Tim Weimer at Northern Colorado Title, 205 West Kiowa in Fort Morgan. The stretch by Suarez. And the offering. And that is upstairs. 1-0. Again, an off-speed pitch. Well, the Beat Diggers, the first time around the order, had a sac fly, 3 walks, a strikeout, a couple of pop-ups, a ground out, and a base hit. They'll look for some more productivity, a lot more productivity the second time around. Rubalcaba off of second. 1-0. And that is inside with a changeup. 2 balls and no strikes with Derek Lynch on deck. And Suarez really trying to diminish the number of pitches he's thrown in the game. He had 30 in the first inning. The offering, very high. And it's 3-0. He's already walked 3 and 1 pitch away from issuing a 4th base on ball. 3 balls and no strikes to Brad Bass with Daniel Rubalcaba on second, 2 down in the top of the second inning. Brush leading Olathe 1-0. And the pitch, that is a fastball upstairs. It's a 4-pitch walk to Brad Bass. And here's Derek Lynch's shot to drive in a run. Lynch scored the game's only run on the sac fly by Sam Guzman in the opening frame. And Suarez struggling with his control. He had picked it up a bit in this inning, but now issues his 4th walk, the offering. And that is taken for a strike with that changeup on the inner half. Belt level at 0-1. Arturo Maltos is available to pitch both games. If Sam Guzman gets in trouble, Maltos will come into this one. Derek Lynch awaits the 0-1. And he swings and pops it into center. Ball's got some carry to it, but under it is Prosser, and he makes the catch. The inning is over. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left for the Beat Diggers. We played an inning and a half from Denver. It's Brush 1, Olathe 0 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. John Beltran back with you. 1-0 Brush over Olathe in the bottom of the second inning. And the Olathe Pirates will send up the 4, 5, and 6 hitters. Brandon Hanke, Colby Corey, and Shane Supus against right-hander Sam Guzman, who was perfect in the first inning, retiring all 3 hitters he faced. Hanke hitting from the right side, the offering. Fastball, a strike, down the middle, just below belt level. It's 0-1. 1 run on 1 hit for the Beat Diggers, and zeros across the board for the Pirates. No errors committed in this game so far. The pitch and the breaking ball waved at and missed. Missed for an 0-2 count to Hanke. Yeah, if Guzman's curveball is going, he's that much more effective, obviously. And that breaking ball is tapped foul off to the left. Count remains at 0-2. The district tournament championship game will be at 3 o'clock against Colorado Springs Christian, the 30th seed, defeating 3rd seed in Match Buff 5-3, and that breaking ball is in the dirt. One and 2 to Brandon Hanke, the leadoff hitter in the bottom of the second for Olathe. And the pitch in the dirt again. Ball 2, strike 2. If Guzman can get through 5 innings, then the Beat Diggers might go with Maltos for innings 6 and 7. Then Maltos would start the championship game. That's if the plan goes according to plan. In low. Thought that was in the dirt, but it was just low. 3 and 2 as Guzman went with a fastball. 3 balls and 2 strikes, that is to Brandon Hanke. The pitch, outside, with a fastball. He draws a leadoff walk, and walks have been a problem for the Beat Diggers. And Sam Guzman, again, 36 walks issued in 42 and 2/3 innings. That's nearly 1 an inning. And now he's got a pitch from the stretch with Colby Corey, the right-handed hitting third baseman, stepping in. Short lead for Hanke at first. Stretch by Guzman. Beat Diggers a double play depth squaring to bunt, and he bunts it out in front of the plate, picked up by Guzman. He'll throw to first for the first out of the bottom of the second. Sacrifice sends Hanke to second. And here's Shane Supus. Another right-handed hitter in this Olathe lineup. Soup is playing first base for the Pirates today, a big, strong hitter. Hankey takes the lead at second. Guzman delivers, and the curveball is low. Rush with a 1-0 lead on Sam Guzman. Sacrifice fly in the first. The stretch. The delivery. Fastball very high. 2-0, and Grauberger out to talk to Guzman. Two balls and no strikes. For this district tournament game, 3 umpires are being used. Supus awaits ahead in the count. Guzman delivers. Very high again. It's 3-0. Well, there is a base open, which would set up a double play. But the Bee Diggers don't want to get themselves into too much trouble. Guzman looks back. 3-0. That's a strike with a fastball, belt high. And the count is at 3-1. For those hard-to-find parts, see the Parts Pros at PartSmart CarQuest, 1025 East Platte Avenue in Fort Morgan. The stretch, the pitch, very high again with a fastball. Second walk of the inning issued by Guzman, and the game has gotten sloppy early on. 4 walks issued by Jesus Suarez and 2 by Sam Guzman. Left-handed hitting center fielder Zane Prosser will bat for Olathe with runners at first and second and 1 down in the bottom of the second inning. And the Bee Diggers up 1-0. The pitch. A little bit high, took something off of that one. Guzman wanted a strike. Instead, it's 1-0. Yeah, it appears to be a hitter strike zone today. The stretch and the offering outside. 2-0. And now Guzman having a second inning very similar to Suarez's first inning. The stretch in the 2-0 pitch. That is over but low. 3-0 to Zane Prosser. Guzman has thrown 7 of the last 8 pitches outside of the strike zone. 3 balls and no strikes to Prosser. At second is Hankey. At first is Supus. Guzman looks back, and the offering. That's upstairs. And the bases are loaded for Davy Rhodes. So both pitchers in this game have loaded the bases on walks. Rhodes, a right-handed hitting left fielder. Let's see the Bee Diggers can turn a double play and escape this inning without any damage. This is the 8th place hitter in the Olathe lineup. Guzman winds and fires in the dirt. Now, he's nowhere close to the strike zone at this point, with the exception of one pitch he threw to Prosser. 1 ball and no strikes. And the delivery. That's a strike on the outside corner just above the knees. Count is level at 1-1. And Guzman now trying to slow down his timing, get him into rhythm. And the pitch swung on and fouled off Grauberger to the screen. 1-2 to Davy Rhodes with Garrett Juergens on deck. We've had just 1 hit in this game and 7 walks. And the pitch in the dirt with a breaking ball, blocked by Grauberger, 2-2. And right now, neither team looking like a team that's deserving of a state tournament bid, at least with the way the pitchers are performing. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down, bases loaded, pitch to Rhodes. Curveball is grounded down the third baseline, foul. So we'll do it again with a 2-2. Yeah, now all the pressure's on Guzman here because even though he's got 1 pitch to play with, if you throw a 2-2 ball, then you've got to throw a strike on 3-2, and that's usually hitter's advantage. So back in is Rhodes, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Guzman gets the sign from Grauberger. And the pitch in the dirt. And when you throw it in the dirt, you don't even give the hitter anything to think about. He just stands there. Now it's 3-2. At third is Hankey. At second is Supas. At first is Prosser. We're in the bottom of the second inning. And Brush leads Olathe 1-0, but that lead is a very precarious one now. 3-2. Outside with a fastball. Grauberger tried to frame it, but that was a good call by the umpire. It was not a strike. It's a bases-loaded walk to Davey Rhodes, and the game is tied at 1 as Hankey scores. And the fourth walk of the inning, let's see if Guzman is going to be pulled here, or will he stay in? It looks like he's going to be pulled. We'll have a pitching change. Pitching change brought to you by Stubbs Gas and Oil at I-76 and Highway 39 in Wiggins. Open 7 days a week, hunting licenses, Western Union, food, gas, they have it all at Stubbs Gas and Oil. The Bay Diggers will go with their ace. Arturo Maltos will take a 1-minute break. Brush and Olathe deadlocked at 1 in the second on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Well, the Bay Diggers and Olathe Pirates tied at 1, and head coach Mark Muniz did something he did not want to do, replace Sam Guzman this early in the game. Guzman walked 4 hitters in the inning, was just incredibly wild after a 1-2-3 first. And here's Arturo Maltos, the pitch, and the fastball is strike to Garrett Juergens, the ninth-place hitter hitting from the right side. Maltos is the ace of the team, 4-4 record, 2.53 ERA, and the offering. Fastball swung on and missed. It's 0-2. 87 strikeouts and 44 walks in 52 2/3 innings. Well, if Matos can somehow get through this and throw about 75, 80 pitches, he'll have something left for the next game. Fastball outside. He's gone as many as 142 pitches in an outing this year. 1-2. Pitch to Juergens. Swing and a miss on a fastball above the letters. 2 down in the second inning. And that'll bring up Dylan Markley, the right-handed hitting second baseman. Line and pitch. Swung on and lined and caught by the first baseman, Kukas. And the inning is over just like that. Olathe with a run on no hits, no errors, and the bases left loaded. We played 2 innings in this district tournament semifinal from Matchbuff High School in Denver. It's Brush 1, Olathe 1 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.